Alright. And I am back with another video. Let's go. I'm a little bit nervous or excited. I don't know which one it is, but we are back, okay? We are back. Or I am back. Anyways, what I am thinking of talking about today is the dangers of going to the gym. I have a notice in here. No, go. A list of things that I think are the side effects of gym that are not really, they're not positive, but they're not negatives at the same time. But let's go. So, like, one of the first things I'm thinking is it gets addictive at a point. Like, the first year is not really addictive. It's about you just trying to, like, get the body of your dreams, or the physique you think, like, oh, it's gonna make you look good or impress. But after, like, the first two, like the first year and the second year, all of a sudden, if you miss like a couple of days, it just starts to feel like, you're a loser or something, or you don't, or you have lost that life, or like it just takes a beating. And then maybe the third year, because I feel like this is my third year now of going to the gym, you just become like, it doesn't even matter if you miss a day. It's just like, if you miss it, it's like, oh, I can't sleep properly, I can't do anything properly, my body feels like it's aching, I'm not even present in what I'm doing or whatever. Like that, it gets addictive. Like, all of a sudden you don't want to leave the gym, you just want to go back, even if you miss 2 weeks or 3 weeks. Like, that's fine, I know it's fine, but mentally or physically my body doesn't know that, so I just want to go back. And the thing is, it's just like you keep going back for more and more and more, and the thing is, you're never gonna be satisfied, to be honest. It's just addictive, and it's a positive addiction, but not necessarily if you know how to, like, you know control like the triggers, the stress in your life and everything. Like, the addiction is kind of a good one to be, a good one to have. So, you know, you are never satisfied with your progress, no matter how much progress you make, especially after a couple of weeks or months at the gym. You just never seem to escape the mental image of yourself before you started. So let's say you started skinny. So, like, maybe 6 months, you become a little bit bulky. You start seeing the shoulders, the lacerations, like the veins are coming out. But the mental image of yourself is, you're still that skinny guy, even though you have made so much progress. So you're just never satisfied. It's just a bottomless pit of, I want more. The thing about going to the gym is, about starting anything new, is I'm not looking forward to the starting the thing. I'm always looking forward to when it gets hard, because that's when I know, do I really want this, or do I really, am I just doing it because it is what, like, a way for me to feel good about myself, or do I really, because I want to, like, know if I can push through, like, the mentally hard aspect of this, of going to the gym or doing the new thing that I said I'm going to do. So I don't look forward to the beginning of it. I look forward to when it gets hard. So I'm always like, okay, I started the first 2 weeks, 3 weeks. When is it going to get hard? I'm always looking for that period of time when, am I going to push through? Am I going to, fall flat on my feet? So number 3 is, the sex crave is through the roof. I mean, you get so horny. I'm not gonna lie, you just want to have sex all the time. All of a sudden, you're on your bed, and bang, you're thinking of undressing women and everything. It's just crazy. Like, you're only almost constantly all the time. You don't. You're like, what's this feeling? Like, what have I done with myself? So, again, it's not a negative, it's not a positive, but it's just like a feeling. Where sometimes you don't even have an outlet for it. It's just it's just there. I mean, that's crazy. Like, to me, no one tells you about the gym. It's only guys constantly, or girls. So I have, like, girls to um get on the trail, like, by going to the gym. So the next one is loneliness bias. Like, because you start going to the gym, you start like thinking, oh, you're lonely, or you have this kind of main story character bias or something. Like you just start to feel like you're the only one that understands pain, or you're the only one that's going through this, or you just start to feel like, oh, I'm lonely in this, because you're in your head all of a sudden, because you're doing something hard. So it's like, oh, I'm gonna go, I'm gonna show them. So you just feel like you're lonely, or even though you have friends you're going with, it's kind of a lonely process, because it's mental at the same time it's physical. So you just kind of have this like, oh, I'm the only one that is kind of facing this, or I'm the only one that is kind of in this process. But it's not really. You're not lonely. It's just like it's part of like going to the gym and sticking to it for a while. It's just like, oh, what am I like? What do I? What am I doing wrong? Or you just start to get in your head a little bit and beat yourself up, because you're doing something hard, and maybe it's worth it, maybe it's not worth it, maybe it's something you want to do, maybe it's not what you want to do, but it's just lonely and it's mentally exhausting. So, so the last one I have for today, because I know I have a lot of this, but I'm just doing five for today. So, your cardio takes a beating. I mean, your cardio is just, if it's not necessarily, it doesn't have to take a beating, but the more you put on muscle, the more likely it is that you are gonna struggle with cardio intense sports or whatever. So personally, me, I like to play sports, so not it does not really take in too much of a dive as expected, but at a point I've started feeling myself getting, tired faster, tired easier. So it definitely has its effects, putting on muscle. And also, like, if you don't do cardio for like a couple of weeks, you definitely notice it once you get back. Even though you have been lifting or going to the gym, and you like maybe run the field once, you play football or basketball, whatever. Personally, I do. And if you just run like a few couple of times up and down the court, you start feeling it. I'm telling you, it's crazy what the amount of oxygen muscle takes out of you. So I like being like cardio. I like having a good cardiovascular health. So that is important. So I try to at least play sport while I'm still going to the gym. So my cardio doesn't take a beating. But I've definitely noticed it like making, like I've definitely noticed going to the gym making me more to focus more on being like cardio, to focus more on my cardio health than previously before. So there we go, there we have it. And that's all for today, and I hope you enjoyed the video. See you later.